Hey, my name's Andrea.
My name is Ryan, and we're here on our trap line in the cabin that we built just here outside of Whitehorse. At this time of year, which is late November, we are geared up to go on our trap line, and we're just waiting for some more snow now. But this is what we do and where we stay throughout the trapping season. I've been trapping since 1993, or we both have, and we took the course with Alex Van Bibber. We immediately got to assist on a trap line just south of the Yukon in Atlin, BC, and there we had a mentor who was a really good teacher and showed us proper skinning and fur handling, and as well as trapping. How to take care of what we caught. And
He had a subsistence lifestyle, had an organic garden, and almost every meal he ate was from the land. And we were working for room and board, and he had all kinds of stories to tell us. And he's definitely the reason why we stayed here and why we're doing what we're doing today.
well, to be a trapper, a good, successful trapper, there's just so many things to learn. To begin with, most people assume that we have to be very good in the outdoors and learn how to take care of ourselves, and that's completely true. You have to take care of your equipment, and whether it be dogs or snowmobile or however you're getting to your trap line. You have to be able to fix things when things go wrong. You also have to know how to deal with the weather and harsh conditions sometimes, because you're committed to be out there on the land doing your job and regularly, and so no matter what the weather, it's kind of like the postal workers.
What do your kids think about trapping squirrels and snow hares?
Oh, it's very exciting for them. And every time we go out, I hope that there's at least two so they can each hold one once we catch them. And
So when you talk to them about how and why you're setting snares, what kind of questions do you get and what kind of answers do you give?
Let's follow this track and see where this rabbit went, and maybe we'll find them, and so they'll get really excited about following the track, and then I wonder if we could catch the rabbit, and then they'll get excited about that, and then if it's getting close to lunchtime, they'll say, well, maybe if we catch them, cook them, then we could have some lunch. And so then we'll, if we're lucky, we might catch one and start a fire, and then they just cook it over the fire, and so it's very real in that sense. In the Yukon, I don't come across anyone who is anti-trapping face to face. Maybe it's different in other areas, but I think anywhere where there are trappers, even people who are involved in other industries, they're accustomed to livelihoods that involve living in the bush, and trapping being one of those. So in the city, it's a different story. They have a lot of questions. They may or may not have opinions, but I'm always willing to talk to people, and usually after I talk to them, they would understand why we live where we live and do what we do, and maybe even want to visit one day. Myself, growing up in the city for the first 15 years of my life, I guess I was an animal rights activist in that I liked animals. I wanted there to always be animals. I wanted to save the earth, and I went to environmental conferences. And that's probably part of why I'm doing what I'm doing today, is wanting to have a connection with the environment, and Yeah, one thing leads to another. You follow what you believe in.